snow leopard king of snow mountains. The ibex climber. Masters usually need masters to fight. The climbing technique of ibex, it's the pinnacle. But they have God-given natural enemies. Chasing in dangerous environments. Every step is a dance on the tip of a knife. Hunting on cliffs. Both sides are on the verge of death. Snow leopards and ibex test each other and achieve each other. In fact, each other is in danger. It's all at stake with life. The majestic Himalayas, mountains over 7 kilometers above sea level. There are at least 100 more. Harsh climate. The terrain is dangerous. Can survive here for a long time. Every species faces a great test. But just between these towering mountains, wild goats can shuttle with ease. As a master of rock climbing, the ibex have incredible climbing skills. They went up the cliff. In addition to licking the salt attached to the stone wall, cliffs can also provide shelter, effectively evade hunting by various natural enemies. On smooth and almost vertical rock walls, slightly attached, wild goats can easily climb mountains. So sometimes the creator can be fair. As a vulnerable group, wild goats have no predators, fierce character, but was given the most advanced means of escape. Of course, long-term species evolution, ibex, they're used to living in extreme environments. They even chase and fight on cliffs. Every move is terrifying. Snow leopards, in addition to other predators such as wolves and foxes. Snow leopards are the ibex main predators. The cliffs could leave other predators out of reach. But for the snow leopard, this is also your advantage. Adults are quite large. Weight over 50 kilograms. Snow leopard fuselage ranks of large predators. They are strong and good at fierce personalities are also often reckless. This is the habitat of the snow leopard. And they had huge territories, basically more than tens of kilometers. In some places, the mountains are extremely poor, almost no prey activity. And in some places, the snow never melts. But in such an extreme environment, the competition for survival among animals is also intense, not only different predators of the same kind. Even between prey and hunter, fierce confrontation can happen at any time. Foraging alone. The ibex have a high probability of being ambushed. Of course, foraging alone, usually large males. Want to capture it successfully? It's the size-building male snow leopard. It often takes a lot of trouble to kill. When the snow leopard was first seen at the foot of the cliff, instantly aroused the alarm of the flock. They keep a close watch on the killer's movements, only determine the location of the snow leopard to ensure their own safety. However, hunting in the open, wild goats are passionate. Snow leopard comes a little closer. They will immediately distance themselves. This is the advantage of group living. Unlike the female snow leopard, male snow leopards not only have larger territories, possibly without cub restraints, they have a much wider range. This male leopard drives his sheep up the cliff, and in the process of being stressed, he will inevitably have bizarre encounters. Hidden in the corner of the cliff is a Tibetan Mastiff. In recent years, the number of stray Tibetan Mastiffs has increased year by year. They went semi-wild, a species as fast and unrelated as a wolf pack. It has also become a competition with the snow leopard. Similar to most cats, the males live much more liberally than the females. Go through the honeymoon period. The female shoulders the heavy responsibility of raising the cub. The male's territory usually covers multiple branches. Females, their job is to mate and play. Return to previous habitat. The two lovers can be said to have reunited after a long absence. This is not the time to mate. The male snow leopard voluntarily left the scene. This female is a great mother. The 3 cubs he is raising at the moment are about to become adults. But before the little ones are completely independent, the task of hunting always rests on the mother leopard. He only goes hunting a lot to ensure a sufficient food source for the family. Every time I go hunting, Journals can travel a long way because he first has to find the whereabouts of his prey. The little ones were left in the habitat, and his hunting expedition is actually full of unknowns. On the way to feed, snow leopards encounter their prey for the first time. Under the hillside lies a wild yak. This is what gets the attention of the long-trekking snow leopards. But hunting wild yaks is a challenge for snow leopards. There's a huge difference in size, which means it's very difficult. Snow leopard is behind, but the wild yak didn't notice. It makes the leopard want to try. Finally, he took action. The predator pops up. The wild yak was frustrated. He adjusted his state and immediately counterattacked. There was a heated standoff between the two sides. It may be the cub that gave this female leopard a new life. Worried that he couldn't be like a male snow leopard, make a risky move. So in the end, this snow leopard chose to give up. Keep searching along the cliff. The snow leopard has finally gained something. A herd appears on the edge of the cliff. Snow leopards are very cautious. Take advantage of the shelter provided by Guhe. He stealthily approaches the prey. The sheep are feeding with their heads down. This is the perfect time to attack, so the leopard didn't hesitate. Take advantage of the trend from the hillside. Snow leopards charged straight into the flock. But unfortunately, he didn't lock on to the right target. Adult male ibex are very large in addition to their size. Their pace is even more vigorous. After a short chase, the ibex managed to escape. This set him back again. But then the snow leopard has good luck. The complex terrain provided him with an advantage. After the agitation just now, the sheep are not far away. Many members, there was no sign of the killer at all. This has given Snow Leopard another boost to confidence. The hunt resumed. Otherwise, you will gain if you insist. Climb the cliff. Snow leopards run into sheep again. And I'm very close at this time. But the whole flock doesn't know it at all. This means that the probability of success is greatly increased. Suddenly, the snow leopard struck again. The whole flock was swept away. In a panic, the snow leopard caught its prey on the spot, but never underestimate. The goat fled in survival instinct. Determination. After that, everything went as we expected. Wild goat dung up the cliff, prey close at hand. The snow leopard also danced with him on the tip of the knife. Every step of the chase, it's all at stake with life. Fall down the hill. The ibex dragged the snow leopard far away. Stumble. Intense stress processes are really rare. The killer won't let go. The prey also began to struggle more violently. When you suddenly fall, also the goat broke free from the trees. But there's prey everywhere. Snow leopard definitely doesn't want to save this. He tried to catch up. Stalker. The physical exertion of both parties is very large. Can't get rid of the killer behind you. Wild goat gamble. He ran up the cliff again, but I was exhausted in my panic. Finally, the ibex accidentally fell off the cliff. The battle is over. Snow leopards also urgently need to rest. Hunt with this. It was so thrilling to be played by him. Any cat? It's impossible to fight as hard as the snow leopard. He's gambling with his life. But for the wild goats, without the determination and courage to die, he couldn't escape from the snow leopard's mouth at all.